Hello, story creators. Welcome to my story journey. My name is Vivian. In this video series produced by Kids4Kids, we will be guiding you step by step to creating your very first illustrated story. In this first video, we will be covering the following topics. Firstly, the 5 essential story elements. Secondly, how and where to start your story creation process. I'm so looking forward to reading all of your wonderful stories. So let's get started now. Writing a story is like baking a cake. To bake a cake, you will normally need flour, eggs, and sugar. There are also some basic but important ingredients which are commonly found in all stories. Do you know what are they? The 5 W's and 1 H question words help us remember the essential story elements. Let's begin with the setting. Setting refers to the time and place in which the story takes place. In other words, when and where the story takes place. You've all read or heard the phrase, "once upon a time." But stories don't always have to take place in the past. Stories can also take place in the future, say in the year of 2050. Turning to the place. Some stories take place in an everyday setting, in a park, in a school, etc. But you can also write a story taking place in an unusual or fantasy setting, say in the outer space, in a magical forest, or in a veggie village where vegetables live together. Who are the players in your story? They are together called characters. Characters can be people, animals, mythical creatures, aliens, you name it. So, can I write a story about a pencil and an eraser? Why not? Breathe life into your characters by giving them human traits and behaviors. This is called personification. The characters in your story shall encounter a challenge or problem around which the plot will be based. What is happening? The problem can be anything, ranging from getting lost in the woods to being kidnapped by aliens, to suddenly turning into a toad on one fine day. And just like tackling a math question, we need to find an answer to the problem. How can the problem be solved? There can be more than one solution to a single problem. As the story creator, you can be the one deciding the fate of your characters. Last but not the least, just like the icing on the cake, a good story should convey a message. Think about why are you telling this story, or what do you want to teach people through your story? Messages can be morals or life lessons, such as to treat your neighbors as you would treat yourself. Messages can also be bigger things, like to protect the environment or to respect people of a different race. Now that you know all the story elements, i.e. your ingredients, you can start creating your story. But first, let me introduce you to some useful tools. Before you start writing, it is important to first brainstorm some ideas. You can make use of either a storyboard or something like a mind map for this process. Today, let me show you how to use a storyboard. As you can see, this storyboard consists of 6 boxes with a guiding question in each of them, addressing the when, where, who, what, why, how, and also the message of the story. You can write down in point form or draw out your ideas. Storyboards have the advantage of being a very visual tool. You can complete the boxes in any order you prefer, and you can also add or alter ideas easily. Some people may prefer using a mind map during their brainstorming process. This can be very useful too. You've got everything in hand, but still unsure where or how to start? Here are 3 tips to help you. First, focus on something you like. Do you enjoy reading adventure stories, detective stories, romantic stories, or horror stories? You can work on a genre which you like, as you would more likely be motivated to write about something you are interested in. Second, write about something or a cause you care about. For example, I really care about polar bears, and I am concerned that global warming would have a significant effect on the livelihood of polar bears. I can write a story focusing on the theme of environmental conservation and protecting our planet. Last but not the least, you can always find inspiration in everyday life. Be observant. There are many interesting story ideas around us, say for example in the newspaper or on social media. So before we conclude today's video, I would like to share with you one of the winning stories from our Kids4Kids Treasury. The title of the story is The Unexpected Heroes. You can click on this link on the top right-hand corner. And as you're enjoying the story, please also try to identify the different story elements. So that's all for today. We'll see you again next time. Bye!